नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. Namaste friends. Welcome back to Astrobico Gyanvani. Our prayer is that God gives you the wisdom, peace and vision to find the answers to every question of your life from within. So let's begin today's video. Sometimes in history, there are stories hidden deep inside, but today's people ignore them thinking they're only myths. Today's Gen Z people. And yet, when those same stories keep repeating in life, we understand that Sanatan Sanskriti is actually the biggest spiritual software update for today's times. Whenever adharma means injustice increased, whenever ego tried to crush dharma, God Himself appeared on this earth in the form of an avatar. The purpose of every avatar of God was not just battles, demons, or miracles. No, not at all. Some avatars defeated weapons with only words, without lifting any weapon. They restored balance in the world using wisdom and intelligence. And among these 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu, this one we have all heard of many times, but perhaps we have not understood its depth fully. The fifth avatar of Lord Vishnu, Vaman avatar, a small body but unlimited intelligence. To defeat a great donor king like Bali with only 3 steps. Yes, there was a strategy in it. But along with that, it was the victory of pure dharmic awareness. In this avatar, not only was the ego of an asura broke, it was always, and it also proves that the most refined form of the power is only on wisdom and knowledge. If you notice, Vaman avatar had no army, no battlefield, no weapons, just a soft spoken celibate with clarity of purpose and sharp intention. That's it. Now you might be wondering why I'm talking about the Vaman avatar. It's because hidden in the depth of this avatar is the seed that slowly connects us to a planet, which is not just a planet but guidance system, both then and now. Without naming it yet, if we talk about its qualities, it shines wherever knowledge, education, positivity, clarity, authority, patience, and dharmic brilliance are needed. Sanatan Dharma never considered it just a planet. It has been worshipped as a guiding consciousness. It is related to every person who is still searching for a higher purpose within. And yes, I am talking about Jupiter, Dev Guru Brihaspati. Your life path, your decision making success, the thinking you pass on to your child, all are decided by the guidance of Jupiter only. Even today, when someone moves towards education or spirituality, someone the other way, their Jupiter has internally pushed them. In our Sanatan culture, education is not about modern degrees, which we are following in this Kali Yuga. Education means refining the soul. Jupiter is the form of that education, which shapes not the body but the soul. Now think about this. If Jupiter is such a divine energy, then if it is placed in the most auspicious trichones, the triangular houses in your chart, then doesn't that mean there is also a deep past life secret hidden there? That's exactly what we are going to talk about today. Let's now come to the topic of trikon. This must be, for few it must be a new word, but for few if you are familiar with it, then it is good. You will be able to understand it. But again, this video is for everyone. So I'm going to explain each and everything in detail. Listen carefully. Trikon, which are the triangular houses. It is said that three things decide a person's past and future. What are those three things? Their beginning, their mental and spiritual determination, and their dharmic and spiritual journey. The invisible thread connecting these three in your Trikona connection, meaning in which signs or in which houses and powers you were born. Because in Sanatan Dharma, in our Vedic Jyotish, birth is a planned strategy where the soul gets exactly the map needed for its future journey. This is not just an astrological technicality. These sequence define the three greatest purpose of human's life: dharma, arth, kam, moksha. The fourth greatest purposes. Sorry, dharma trikon, arth trikon, kam trikon, and moksha trikon. Now imagine if your dharma trikon is strong enough, you are here not just to survive but to live a higher philosophy. If arth trikon dominates, your mission is to live in the world and still create balanced yet ethical wealth. Kam trikon, people grow through emotions, networks, soulful relationships, and their path is joy, cooperation, and meaningful connections. Talking about moksha trikon, in this people are deep seekers who some kind of always feel something is missing. There's something beyond. They're naturally drawn towards the afterlife and the supreme truth even while living in this world. So these four trikons, these four triangular houses together define your life journey, where your mind will run, where your actions will have an impact, and what level your soul will evolve to. And when Jupiter is placed among these, this whole trikon setup becomes a GPS for you, quietly pushing you onto the right path, without any noise, without force, just like a silent signal. In today's time, hardly any astrologer catches this angle deeply. This analysis doesn't, just open in your birth chart, it reveals the incomplete desire of your past life. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said that the one who works without attachment to the fruits of action attains supreme peace, while the one who acts with desire for results, becomes bound. This teaches us that when we act without selfish desire, we move towards inner peace and liberation. That is why understanding the triangular houses and the position of Jupiter helps us understand the purpose of our life and the journey of the soul. Now comes the most important point. Because most of you have this inner question that what was the unfilled wish of my last birth that I had to take this birth. See, this answer cannot come from a general prediction. The truth is, only when you see the position of Brihaspati, the Jupiter, in these four trikons, which are Dharma, Arth, Kam, and Moksha, can you start tracing the main desire of your past. The desire that was not fulfilled then, but your soul could not move forward without completing it. And that is why you were born again. And it's important for you to know this because the scriptures clearly say that human rebirth happens only when desires are incomplete or when the fruits of karmas are unfinished. So when Jupiter is in a trikon, it shows which desire makes your soul free, feel complete. And that is why in this video, I will tell you which trikon the placement of Devguru Brihaspati reveals the unfinished wish from the last birth, and how this life came to complete that missing link. Now in the screen as it's blinking, that you can see which houses is included in Dharma Trikon, which is in Arth, which is in Kam, and similarly for Moksha. You can see and note it down somewhere. In these four Trikonas, all the 12 houses are being allocated equally. And if you notice that they are forming a triangular kind of angle, that is why they are being said trikon. So you have to see that where your trikon is being placed, and other than seeing the houses, we also see zodiacs. So which zodiacs are there in which of the trikons, that is also we are going to discover. So by the time I start this video now, you have to listen it very carefully, because from other than the houses, there are also some signs, some zodiac signs which are allocated in these four trikonas. So listen carefully, you have to check in which trikon your Jupiter is placed. So first of all, let's talk about Dhan trikon. Now, what is Dhan trikon? First of all, let's understand this thing, because unless and until you won't understand it, you will not be able to understand that why Jupiter is giving such particular specific result. So Dhan trikon basically gives you very special feeling when you think about it. You remember that Dhan trikon includes three houses, as I told in the starting of the video. Those are first house, fifth house, and the ninth house. And when Devguru Brihaspati, which is your Jupiter, sits in these any of these houses, your life story moves on a completely different level. Now, if Jupiter is in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius sign, because why I'm saying about zodiacs, because these signs are also included under Dhanam Trikon. And if you see, if suppose I say Jupiter is placed in first number, if Jupiter is placed in fifth number, or if it is placed in ninth number, then you can say that it is in the zodiacs of Dham Trikon. So such people are usually already mature in their spiritual journey. If this planet is in these houses or signs on this zodiac signs, know that this is a divine blessing given to you for your dharmic and intellectual growth. Such people always keep their spirituality personal. Their dharmic life is clear and genuine, to be honest. And if Jupiter is in your first, fifth, or ninth house, or in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you will always stay connected to Dhan in your life. You will never show off your knowledge, but when the time comes, the power in your words will be shared by the whole world. Such people live their spiritual beliefs in a very practical way. Now let's talk about the past life desires. As we know, by understanding the Dhan Trikon, we can know which desire was not fulfilled in the last birth. If Jupiter is in this Trikon, it is a spiritual seed that gives you a chance in this life to fulfill past desires. So, what was the desire? Inside the Dhanam Trikon, if Jupiter is in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, the desire could be related to not being able to complete a religious duty. In the past life, you may not have carried out your dharmic responsibilities properly, and there was a thirst for knowledge, a need to understand your dharma, and the desire was to understand your religious duties well. That's it. But in your last birth, some circumstances may have stopped you from walking that path. Maybe you never took religion or spirituality seriously, or you directed your life in the wrong way due to incorrect actions. So, when the Jupiter is placed in Dharma Trikon, it gives you spiritual wisdom and insight as a second chance to, fulfill that desire. And if Jupiter is in these houses, any of these houses or any zodiac sign which I told you, it is giving you the opportunity to complete your spiritual journey and fulfill your unfinished dharmic duties from the last birth. Now, actions to take in this life, you have to always remember this. Understand that Jupiter's placement here is an important opportunity to complete the unfinished journey of your past life. You can fulfill your past desires by truly understanding your dharmic beliefs, following your spiritual practices properly, and aligning your karma, your actions, with your spiritual path. So, you see, having Jupiter in the Dhan Trikon gives you the chance to fulfill the incomplete wishes of your past birth. And by understanding your spiritual and religious responsibilities, directing your past actions in the right way, and completing your karma, you can make this second chance from Jupiter truly meaningful. Now let's talk about Artha Trikon. If your Jupiter is placed in Artha Trikon, now some people say or some people have doubt that is it good to have Jupiter in this Trikon. So first of all, understand what is meant by this Artha Trikon. This means money, wealth, and strengthening your worldly foundation. And today we will talk about how, if your Jupiter is in Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or if it is in 2nd, 6th, or 10th house, so this Earth Trikon can give you all kinds of financial success in the life. When Jupiter is in these all houses, or maybe the Jupiter can be in the any of the signs I told you, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, then financial success becomes a natural process. Such people not only meet their money needs but also never ignore their spiritual and moral duties. If Jupiter is in the signs of Earth Trikon, then it makes you highly fortunate in matters of finance. But if Jupiter is in the 2nd, 6th, or 10th house, then it brings blessings for your wealth. Now, such people never earn money through wrong means and never keep ill gotten wealth. Their money always comes through hard work and honesty. And if Jupiter is in the 10th house, especially, it takes you towards a good career and a strong reputation. Such people are often successful entrepreneurs who are not afraid to take risks. Now, what was the desire in your past life? When Jupiter is in this Trikon, it also affects and acts as a second chance to fulfill your old desires. It gives you an opportunity to complete the unfinished karmas from your past birth related to wealth. So, what could be the desire you have been or which has been unfulfilled? In your past life, you might not have understood your financial dharmic duty properly. You may have kept your wealth only for yourself and done nothing for others. And in such a case, Jupiter's placement gives you another chance. What kind of another chance? In this life, you can use your financial gains not just for yourself but also to help others. So, your past life desire may have been to earn money and bring comfort into your life. But in that birth, you may not have realized that wealth should not be used only selfishly. It should also be used selflessly. You might not have invested your wealth for others before, and now in this life, you get the chance to learn and practice that. Displacement of Jupiter gives you a new direction. What kind of new direction? It is to use your wealth in a positive way through charity, through donations, education, and service, whichever way suits you the best, so that it will guide your karma in the right path. People with the Jupiter in 2nd, 6th, and 10th house rarely face a shortage of wealth. And along with financial stability, they also boost their spiritual growth. So you see, Jupiter's placement in these houses of Earth Trikon, or if it is placed in the signs of the Earth Trikon, then it can make you very, very much successful in financial matters. If Jupiter is in the 2nd, 6th, or 10th house, You will find success in wealth and career. You will use your wealth selflessly and share your success. This is the time to complete your unfinished karma from the past life. So you have to succeed in that case. Now, the third trikon in the astrology concept is Kam Trikon. Now, what does this mean? If Jupiter is placed in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, your life will be full of purpose. And along with that, this also applies if Jupiter is in the third house, seventh house, or 11th house. So, these signs and these houses are under the Kam Trikon. And in these positions, many positive changes will come to your life. Let's discover how. Listen carefully. When Jupiter is in the signs or houses of this trikon, then your life remains idle. You will never just sit still. You will always be doing something, some on the other way. And as soon as one task ends, you will immediately start another. So that's the best quality we have seen if Jupiter is placed in the Kam Trikon. Your busy and active nature never stops you to achieve your goal, to achieve your target. And you will have always that energy to learn and do new things. Now let's talk about physical and material comforts. You will have both money, luxury, and a comfortable life. That's crystal clear. You will get almost everything your heart desires, but you will never be far from material pleasures. Means at the same time, you will also have a strong connection to spirituality. The more wealth you have, the more you will also focus on your inner peace and spiritual growth. So, this balance will be the true harmony of your life, we could say. You will never feel a lack of achievements in your life. Respect, status, money, you will have all of them all together. Whether you work a job or run a business, you will make a name for yourself in both. You will have multiple sources of income and you will fulfill your dreams through hard work only. You will be a resilient person, never feeling like giving up. While maintaining balance, you will turn your life into a success story. Your goal will always be clear. And what will be the goal? To make life meaningful and to put all of your efforts and energy into everything you do. So, if Jupiter is in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or if it is in third house, seventh house, or 11th house, then you will always remain on the path of success in the life. And for those with Jupiter in these houses or signs, the past life desire was also very driven. Why? Because you're in your last birth, maybe you always wanted to achieve your goals, but never thought about resting. You felt that you had to leave a mark in life. And that is why in your current life you have the same energy and drive, which leads you towards fulfillment. Now, let's move ahead with the last trikon in this entire four trikonas, which is your moksha trikon. So, if Jupiter is placed in the fourth house or Cancer sign, eighth house or Scorpio sign, or if it is placed in 12th house or Pisces sign in your birth chart, then it is believed that even if you have everything in the life, you will remain simple and humble. That's crystal clear. Remember this thing, if you have Jupiter in 4th house, 8th house, or 12th house, or if you have any sign in which Jupiter is placed like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then this means your Jupiter is placing in the moksha trikon. So, by the word moksha only, you can understand that what is mean by this trikon. This trikon is always about liberation, harmony, and also about spirituality. Means Jupiter will anyhow moves you towards the liberation path. Maybe through the god from which you are devoted, or maybe from any case, you will be getting into the spirituality in that case. You may have money, you may have luxury and high status, but you will never try to show it off. You might also own expensive cars, but you won't like to display them. Means you don't like to show off, and you will never try to show it off, anything which you have. You will never highlight your wealth too much, and such people enjoy everything in life while living very much simply. You might have luxurious home, yet you may step out riding a bicycle. Means you have those expensive cars, you have a luxurious home, you have money and high status, but still your nature says that you will still ride on a bicycle. Your mindset will be spiritual, and you will keep your material comforts very simple. You will never feel, or you will feel the need to show the world what you have. Whatever you own, you keep for yourself. You will focus more on spiritual growth. You will have a deep sensitivity towards your religion or whatever the faith will be. And if someone insults your religion, you will never be able to forgive him. You may also be emotionally sensitive, and sometimes you take decisions more from the heart than the mind. So, this emotional nature makes you unique and different from others, and you are also very helpful to the society. When you help someone, you never think about your personal loss or profit. You just find joy in selflessness, and such people never waste money, whether they have little or a lot. Your lifestyle is very simple, but your heart is always passionate about helping others. Your sixth sense will also be very strong. You may have natural feeling about your future events before they happen. You have strong compassion and forgiveness too. Even if someone has wronged you, a sincere apology is enough for you to forget them. So if your Jupiter is in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, means if Jupiter is placed in 4 number, 8 number, or 12 number, or if it is placed in 4th, 8th, or 12th house, then you will live a very balanced and meaningful life. Such people's past lives, if we talk about your past life, then it is also very deeply connected to your spiritual growth and selfless service. In your past life, you focused on helping others and improving your karmas. You moved away from material aspects and you give more importance to your spiritual journey. And that is why in this life you also value simplicity and spiritual growth more. And you put your energy every day into service and helping. That's your main focus. So, in this entire video, we talked about the trikonas. Dhan trikon, Arth trikon, Kam trikon, and Moksha trikon. So, these 4 trikonas we covered, and we understood that how Jupiter is affecting from the perspective of these trikons. We saw how the placement of Jupiter can influence every aspect of your life, whether it is wealth, work, or liberation, and how these placements can also reveal your desires from a past life. Now, some of you may be wondering that how can we predict the desires of a past life? So, this question comes to everyone's mind, and the answer is that everything is mentioned in our scriptures, in our Vedic manuscripts. The rishis and munis have explained past lives and their desires through their deep astrological wisdom. And understanding the desires from your past life is the part of the knowledge given in the Vedic texts, which is our spiritual heritage. We should respect it and we should move it forward, share it with others. And all this wisdom is hidden in our ancient manuscripts. And we understand it through astrology. So, that time, all the gods have given you that facility to learn your past desire and fulfill that in this life so that your improvement could be there, and that you will be knowing only through astrology. If you learn to read your own birth chart and analyze your trikons, you can easily understand the direction and purpose of your life. So I hope today's topic helped you understand yourself better and inspired you to live your life more meaningfully, while also understanding your karmas, which is the most important thing. It is important to keep your journey spiritual and stay mindful of your actions. So take care of yourself, stay happy and healthy, and continue your spiritual growth as always. Your journey is your destiny, and each day new opportunities are waiting for you. And if today's video has helped you feel more connected to yourself, then do share it with your loved ones, like the video, and write your experience or feelings in the comments. How do you feel when Jupiter is placed in the any of these trikons? And subscribe to our channel to stay connected.